All right, we're back with another video. When we started this series, I told you that we were going to learn in practice. We were going to build the ultimate Airtable base for record labels. And along the way, we were going to learn what you needed to know. What's a roll-up field? What's a lookup field? What are linked records? How do you make a release calendar? Last video, we implemented automated e-signature signing forms via Zapier and esignatures.io. For a link to that video, check right here. But for everybody else, we ran into an issue, as you remember. The video agreement that got automated had some dates and it had some dollar numbers. The date, it had a delivery date, you can see, got piped in right here. It had a release date piped in right here. But even more importantly, it had a compensation figure. So what we said was that the director was being paid $50,000. And in Airtable, the value 50,000 is being formatted the way we want it. I can even make it look better, like that. But when it gets rolled back up, when it gets automated through to esignatures.io via Zapier, it just becomes this number that is meaningless to us, 50000. So we're going to learn today how to use Zapier Formatter to make these numbers and dates look how we want before putting them into esignatures.io. So here we are. This is our Zap. You recall we built it last lesson. We're going to click Edit, and we're going to add a step, and we're going to call it Format. And we're going to choose an event. In this case, let's do the dates first. Continue. Choose a value. Okay, so the value we're going to transform the format. The input is going to come from the trigger. So the first one we'll do is release date. So that's how it looks like. 2023-04-14. I don't know. Not how I would do it. We're going to reformat that to look like this. Month, 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 day, day, year, 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 year. Boom. Continue. Test the action. There you go. There's your output. Now we're going to rename this. Format, release, date. Call it reformat, release date. Now there was another date that we wanted to reformat. I think that was today's date or something like that. So we're going to duplicate this. We're going to rename it and call this reformat. I think it's delivery date. Let's take a look. What are these dates here? Delivery date. And that's it. So reformat delivery date. Same thing. But instead of putting release date here, we're going to put delivery date. And we want to treat it the same exact way. Reformat it just like that. Continue. We can retest it, sure. And now for the grand finale, my favorite one is going to be this currency value. So we're going to format numbers, transform currency. The input coming from the trigger is going to be the fee, 50,000, and it's going to turn into US dollars. And the format, I don't even want zeros at the end. Is that even an option? Let's see what this one does for us. Continue, test action. There you go, $50,000. So, I'm going to continue But now when we get to those placeholder fields, at the moment, the placeholder fields are looking up to the trigger. We need to change them. So let's say release date, instead of looking up to the trigger, it's now going to look up to the output of that new second action. Delivery date, format delivery date, look up the action to the new second action, and then the fee is going to look up third. Boom. Okay. Let's publish this, and then we will show you everything start to finish work just how we want. Publish that. I'm going to create an entirely new record here. We're going to delete the agreement. We'll delete the status. We will duplicate this. We'll delete this one. I will change this agreement to trigger e-signatures. Now you're going to see the e-signatures trigger hit. Boom. There you go. Out for signature. Let's head to the email box. Let's sign it. View and sign. You got date is proper. The money's proper. The delivery date is proper. Let's sign it. And now there will be another zap that will happen in the next 2 minutes. That will, boom, it already made its way into our Airtable database. There we go. I hope this was an informative video. Again, my name is Max Bernstein with Industry Automations, and we help music industry clients upgrade their systems and database by switching from spreadsheets to Airtable and leveraging all of the riches that come with it. Click here for the next video in this series, and we'll see you next time.